Welcome or welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be looking at how to use Coinbase without fees at all. And it's not just going to be me plugging my link the whole time, but if you don't have an account with Coinbase and you want some free Bitcoin, then the link is in the description down below. And I will also reveal my crypto portfolio, so make sure you stick around to the end to see that. So for a bit of context, this is how I came across this method. So I was sat on the toilet buying the dip of Bitcoin and buying my first chunk of Ethereum. Chunk is a technical term, I promise. I then decided to get some free random cryptos by doing the quizzes, but more on that later. And then I came across the recurring buy reward. I was as intrigued as anyone would be. So I did the maths. And the maths means that you can pay almost zero fees for buying your Bitcoin on Coinbase. And you get some free Bitcoin in the process. So it's a win-win. But how do you do it? Well, I'm going to tell you. So all you need to do is set up a recurring buy of Bitcoin over £50 or over $50 depending where you are based, and you will earn $10 or around £7.21 in pounds after your fourth and eighth recurring buy. So you might be thinking, what about Coinbase's massive fees? Well, unfortunately you still have to pay for them, but if you do the maths, then it does work out pretty well in your favor. So the fees are $1.99 per £50 transaction, which is pretty bonkers, pretty mad. This is why Coinbase are making so much money and have just gone public, because they're charging these extortionate fees. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. Obviously you have to pay this fee, but if you are depositing £50 for 4 times and then getting your $10 or £7.20 in Bitcoin, then the $1.99 fee each transaction only adds up to £7.96. So essentially you're only paying 75 pence for 4 deposits, which is significantly cheaper, less than 20p per transaction, which is pretty good. And before you go,
Euan, you just clickbaited me. I'm gonna dislike, unsub, report hate crime, and sue you.
Just please hear me out. Because you actually get paid in Bitcoin, so it's not actually £7.21, it's actually £7.21 worth of Bitcoin. This is an advantage to you. Bitcoin is currently priced at 38,600, and if it increased 10%, it would allow you to make that 75 pence back, and it would reach around 42,500, which it could easily do as it was just there 2 weeks ago. Because as you know, Bitcoin and crypto tends to go up and down like a bride's nightie, so you could easily recover this 75 pence, and you'll probably make even more because you've actually deposited a 200, so there's big potential gains in that department. Now obviously I've made some good arguments in my opinion for the use of this feature, but there are some downsides that we need to look at. Firstly, this recurring buy reward is only for Bitcoin, so if you want to buy Ethereum then you can't take advantage of this or any of the other altcoins, which is not ideal, but Bitcoin is the biggest one and they've obviously got a lot of spare Bitcoin that they want to give out. So for me, I'm going to take the free Bitcoin and take what I can get, really. Secondly, it's not immediate. So obviously it would be nice if you could put it in and then the first time you do that recurring buy you get some Bitcoin, but you only get the reward after the 4th and 8th time you actually buy. So you do have to wait a bit, but if you've got the cash then you could do it every week, every day for the next 8 days and get your reward like that. But personally I don't have that kind of money, so if you do then you're probably not watching this video and you're probably balling somewhere in Dubai with all the other rich people, who knows. Thirdly, this offer is probably only temporary, so it might be a good idea to get on it and get it done now before they take it away, because the price goes up too much and they're giving too much Bitcoin away. Who knows? With crypto, because it's just a fast-paced industry, everything's going on all the time. If there's an opportunity to get some free stuff and it's fairly safe, then why not give it a go? And finally, it's worth mentioning that Bitcoin and all of the other cryptos are very volatile, and this is a very high-risk asset to be investing in. So if you're not quite sure, then stay away. But if you have done your research, then it is potentially a good idea to add a bit more crypto into your portfolio for nothing, really. Now that you've got what you came for and you now know how to use Coinbase without fees or very, very low fees, I thought I'd do a quick crypto portfolio update because people seem to like the stock ones. So I thought I'd do a crypto one. Can you tell I've run out of ideas? No, I'm joking, I haven't. First of all, thanks to anyone who has signed up using my link. Since I made this video, I'll put up here or here, it has gone pretty well and a lot of people signed up, and it really does help support the channel, so thank you very much. So at the moment you can see that we have £81 in Bitcoin on my Coinbase app. But we also have £322.25 in my Coinbase wallet. So overall, that's getting me close to the 2% that I'm aiming for my crypto in my net worth calculation. So that's getting pretty good, and we're happy. We're going to keep going, and hopefully we'll get there soon, and then we can balance everything out a little bit. As for the rest of my portfolio, you can see that there is quite a lot of random stuff in here, but the most notable thing is that we have some Ethereum now. So I bought that when it was dipping, as I said earlier. I just chucked 20 quid in because 20 quid's 20 quid. I don't know where that's from, in betweeners. So Ethereum's been up and down, literally 10% days, 20% in days. This is one that I'm looking at and keeping my eye on because there are potentially some opportunities for buying the dip. Ethereum is supposedly the most usable coin, and it has lots of use cases that other coins are built off using the Ethereum network. So this is a good opportunity for me to get into Ethereum and hopefully make some gains. And then we also have these random ones that I was talking about earlier. So we've got Stellar Lumens, CeeLo, New Cipher, and Compound. These are all from the quizzes that I was doing on Coinbase that I mentioned in this video. So I decided to leave them with these cryptos because who knows what will happen with them. They might blow up, they might be the next big thing. All I've done is the little quizzes, so I don't know a huge amount about them. But if I do a bit more research and find something dodgy about them, then I might move them over to Bitcoin or Ethereum. But for now, they're going to stay like that because you never know what might happen. It's only 20 quid overall, so it could shoot up to 1,000. It could go to 0. Either way, doesn't affect me too much. And that's really it. It's been a fairly short video, but I just wanted to express this because I know that people do complain about the Coinbase fees a lot. So this is a way of reducing those and getting a bit of free Bitcoin out of it. So good luck with your crypto journeys and good luck with the free Bitcoin if you decide to use it. If you do want to grab some free shares, then there are free trade, stake, and obviously the Coinbase link down in the description. And make sure to like that smash button, comment something down below, and subscribe. And I'm not a millionaire, but I'm trying to help you become one. So peace.